Hello and good evening. I am Shruti Kamath Dalal and you are watching Goa 365. Our headlines at the hour. Thousands defy prohibitory orders, march to IT habitat. Chief Minister criticized for invoking Section 144. Goan children bagged 3 gold medals on the second day of the Taekwondo Nationals. And we also have Goa This Week. Now the news in details. Defying the prohibitory orders, thousands of residents of Talegaon constituency marched to the IT habitat at Donapaula to register their opposition to the project, even as Chief Minister Digambar Kamath came under fire for imposing Section 144. Thousands of people, who the police figures said were 5,000, braved the sun and gathered near MLA Babush Monserrat's house to march to Donapaula at the site of the IT habitat, where late yesterday evening the government invoked Section 144 prohibiting the assembly of more than 4 persons. However, the strong police posse that was posted at the Donapaula junction stopped the crowd from proceeding further. Yesterday, Chief Minister Digambar Kamath announced that the work on IT habitat at Donapaula was stopped by the contractors and added that the government was prepared to discuss this matter with the people.
That the contractor in the IT habitat has already informed the Information Development Corporation that he has stopped the work. And we said that we will start the dialogue with the people, including the MLA, Panchayat, everybody. So what we are suggesting is we are preparing a presentation. We will even give them a presentation and find out what is that which they probably they have doubts or certain things which they do not want and all.
However, Babush Monserrat rejected the Chief Minister's offer to discuss the issue on grounds that sufficient time was given to him to address their worries.
Mr. Digambar Kamath, when we gave him the memorandum, we gave him 7 days time. It looked that he wanted, the position to go from bad to worse. He, in fact, he thought it was more proper for him to go to some other state and to campaign.
Although Mr. Kamath expressed his willingness to discuss the matter with the people late yesterday evening, Section 144 was invoked in view of the rally planned by Mr. Monserrat, and defying those orders, people from all walks of life, including the middle class and of course the labour class, gathered, with many of them transported to Talegaon by special buses. An effigy of Mr. Narvekar was also prepared with a garland of 1,000 rupee notes, which was later set on fire. Mr. Monserrat brushed aside the Youth Congress, warning to him to drop the agitation against the IT habitat or face the consequences.
I think some days back, Mr. Narvekar, I think donated some computer to the Youth Congress. They are paying back. That is, second thing I would like to remind them, first whenever there was a circus, and to advertise for a circus coming to town, the elephant is to roam around the full village, and behind them the dogs is to bark, but elephant never turns his back to see who is barking behind. So that is important.
Yesterday, Pradesh Youth Congress President Sankalp Amonkar had warned the Talegaon MLA against going ahead with the agitation.
आम्ही आज बाबुशाक एक वॉर्निंग दिवपाक सोदता. हे स्टॉप कर म्हणून जो कितें करता तो, आनी जर तो स्टॉप करना जाल्यार तेज्या विरोधाक आमी यूथ काँग्रेस आमी स्वता रस्त्यार येतले आनी हो IT पार्क आमकां जाय म्हणल्यार जाय.
He accused Mr. Monserrat of leading the agitation for only his personal gains.
हो तो करता ते फक्त आपले सेल्फिश गेनाक लागून करता, तेज्या शिवाय आनी म्हाका तर कांय रिजन दिसना. तो कोणाक तरी एक तर गव्हर्मेंटाक प्रेशरायज करपाक सोदता, नाजाल्यार आनी कोणाक तरी प्रेशरायज करपाक सोदता आनी आपलो स्वताच्या स्वार्थाक लागून ओपोज करता थंयसर.
While asserting that the IT habitat was essential for Goan youth, he took on the onus of ensuring that 80% of the jobs will be provided to locals.
हांव लोकांक ते सांगपाक सोदता जे ओपोज करता तांकां, कित्याक हो IT हॅबिटेट पार्क जो येता तो आमच्या गोंयकारांक खूब गरजेचो आसा. आमचे युथाचे फ्युचर आसा भितर, तेज्या लागून हो प्रोजेक्ट थंयसर स्टॉप जावचो न्हू आनी हो फुडें चालूच उरचो. आनी धर 80% सुमार जर जॉब्स आमच्या गोंयकारा भुरग्यांक मेळना जाल्यार हांव तुमकां एक आश्वासन दिता, एक गॅरंटी दिता की आमी एज अ यूथ काँग्रेस आमी सगळ्यांक फुडें रावतले आनी थंयसर आमच्या गोंयकारांक 80% थंयसर जॉब मेळटले. हेज्या लागून आमी रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी घेतले, हें तुमकां हांव स्ट्रेट अवे सांगपाक सोदतां.
Meanwhile, Chief Minister Digambar Kamath received a lot of flack for invoking Section 144 at Donapaula, especially as he constantly keeps claiming that his government is for the Aam Aadmi. MLA Babush Monserrat accused him of seeking to suppress the voice of the people.
As Mr. Digambar Kamath says, this is Aam Aadmi Sarkar. It doesn't look to be like a common people's government. They have invoked Section 144 today. This government is not there to protect the people. This government is not there, in fact, to even safeguard the interest of the people. This government is here to suppress the voice of the people. That's the reason they have put the police force here.
Agnello Silveira, who was the BJP candidate in the constituency, wondered how the government could treat its ally Babush in such a manner.
It is very bad, but the Aadmi Munda, the government Munda, and when Babush is in ruling, they should not done this to him. आता तो म्हणटा कितें आमचो दिगंबर कामत हो गव्हर्मेंट लोकांचो पूण लोकांचो जाल्यार 144 कितें हे आमच्या लोकांक दिस इज नॉट गव्हर्मेंट फॉर पुअर मिडल क्लास हो कोणा लोकांचो हो गव्हर्मेंट ओन्ली फॉर मिनिस्टर्साचो.
And social activist Irish Rodriguez, while ridiculing the Chief Minister's claim of being for the Aam Aadmi, demanded invocation of Section 420 of the Indian Penal Code.
The government is very wrong in imposing Section 144 against the Aam Aadmi. So the government, instead of imposing and invoking Section 420 against Dayanand Narvekar and the rest of the culprits in this IT habitat fraud, have had the courage to impose Section 144 against the common man. This is very bad.
Even as Chief Minister Digambar Kamath announced that the promoters of the two notified SEZ in Goa had voluntarily stopped construction work on their projects, ex-MLA Matani Saldana charged him of not only promoting criminals but also abetting in the criminalization of the state. Briefing media persons after a meeting of the Cabinet Committee on Infrastructure, Mr. Kamath admitted that the promoters of the two SEZs had informed the government their decision late Friday evening following the agitation by the people at Kerim.
Both the companies have informed us that they have stopped the work and they will not start the work till the Cabinet Committee on Infrastructure reviews the SEZ policy.
While announcing that the white paper on SEZ would be ready by Wednesday, Mr. Kamath was non-committal on how long it would take the cabinet to decide upon the matter.
We are not framed up. Once the white paper is ready by next week, I think we will call the meetings and we will call the we can call the representative of some of, say at least 1 or 2 months we should take. We intend even to visit.
Significantly, in order to prevent such protests in future, the Cabinet Committee recommended checks and balances.
The Cabinet Committee has decided that any allotment of land in future done by any corporation or the government department